Wagogo are an ethnic group primarily found in central Tanzania, in the Dodoma and Singida regions. Their history is deeply tied to the agricultural practices of the region, as they are traditionally farmers, cultivating crops such as millet, sorghum, and maize, as well as keeping livestock. Early history. The Wagogo are believed to have originated from a combination of Bantu-speaking peoples who settled in the central plateau of Tanzania around 2,000 years ago. The region's fertile lands made it conducive to the development of agricultural societies. The Wagogo people were part of the larger Bantu migration, which spread through sub-Saharan Africa over many centuries. Social structure. The Wagogo traditionally had a well-organized social structure based on clans, with each clan having its own totem. They are known for their elaborate traditional customs, rituals, and ceremonies. A key feature of their social organization was the Angoma system, a form of leadership and organization that helped them maintain order in their communities. The Wagogo also practiced a form of ancestor worship, honoring their forebears through rituals and prayers. They believed that the spirits of ancestors would guide and protect them. Interaction with other groups. Historically, the Wagogo had interactions with neighboring ethnic groups like the Wazaramo and Wanyamwezi. These groups often traded goods such as cattle, grains, and cloth. The Wagogo were also influenced by external forces, especially during the Arab trade era when trade networks spread through East Africa. This led to some integration of Arab cultural elements, although the Wagogo largely retained their traditional way of life. Colonial period. During the colonial period, the Wagogo, like many other groups in East Africa, were affected by German and later British colonial rule. The Germans established control over the region in the late 19th century, which led to the forced labor of local populations for infrastructure development, including the building of roads and railways. The Wagogo, along with other tribes, resisted colonial powers but were eventually subdued. The arrival of Christianity and Western education during this period also had a lasting impact on Wagogo society. Post-independence period. Following Tanzania's independence in 1961, the Wagogo, along with other ethnic groups, experienced significant changes as part of the country's push for modernization and national unity. The government under President Julius Nyerere promoted the policy of Ujamaa, or African socialism, which focused on collective farming and the resettlement of rural populations. This policy led to further changes in the Wagogo's traditional agricultural practices and social structure. Today, the Wagogo people continue to maintain much of their cultural heritage, despite the pressures of modernity. They are known for their rich oral traditions, music, and dance, which are integral parts of their identity. Agriculture remains a central aspect of their economy, although many Wagogo have migrated to urban areas for employment opportunities. In summary, the history of the Wagogo tribe reflects a blend of indigenous cultural practices, external influences from trade and colonialism, and the ongoing processes of modernization. Their traditions and resilience continue to shape their identity in contemporary Tanzania.